The human heart, a vessel of profound depths, capable of boundless love and crippling pain. We crave connection, yet often find ourselves entangled in relationships that drain our energy and dim our inner light. What if there was a way to gracefully detach, to break free from the chains of unhealthy attachment without uttering a single word? This is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism emerges as a guiding light. Stoicism, often misunderstood as a philosophy of emotional suppression, is, in reality, a practice of emotional mastery. It empowers us to navigate the complexities of human relationships with resilience and grace, allowing us to let go of that which no longer serves us, not through harsh words or dramatic pronouncements, but through the quiet strength of our own detachment. This essay delves into the heart of Stoic principles, offering practical techniques to cultivate emotional detachment, set healthy boundaries, embrace acceptance, and cultivate the self-love necessary to break free from any relationship that hinders our growth. Join us as we embark on this journey of self-discovery, learning to communicate our needs and desires not through words, but through the power of our own silent strength. Imagine a fortress, standing tall amidst the storm. Waves crash against its walls, winds howl, yet the structure remains unshaken. This is the essence of Stoicism, building an inner fortress that weathers the storms of life, including the turmoil of heartbreak. At the core of this philosophy lies the understanding that true freedom comes not from controlling external events, but from mastering our internal responses. We cannot control how others behave, how they feel, or the choices they make. However, we have absolute power over our own thoughts, emotions, and reactions. This realization forms the bedrock of Stoic detachment. By shifting our focus from that which we cannot control, the actions of others, to that which we can, our own inner world, we reclaim our power and create a space of serenity amidst chaos. This is not about suppressing emotions, but about observing them without judgment, allowing them to pass through us like waves on the shore, leaving our inner fortress intact. Emotional detachment, often misconstrued as coldness or indifference, is in essence a practice of mindful awareness. It's about recognizing that our emotions, while valid, are transient states, not permanent fixtures of our being. Just as a storm eventually gives way to sunshine, our feelings of anger, sadness, or longing will eventually subside. The key lies in not allowing these emotions to dictate our actions or define our sense of self. When we attach ourselves to the roller coaster of our feelings, we become vulnerable to manipulation and suffering. Stoicism teaches us to observe our emotions with a sense of detachment, acknowledging their presence without allowing them to control us. This practice requires consistent effort and self-reflection. It involves questioning our automatic reactions, taking a step back before responding to triggers, and choosing our responses consciously rather than being ruled by impulsive emotions. Over time, this consistent practice of detachment creates a space of emotional resilience, allowing us to navigate challenging situations with clarity and composure. Section 4. Boundaries, the unspoken language of self-respect. Imagine a garden, flourishing with vibrant flowers and lush greenery. A fence surrounds this sanctuary, protecting it from intruders and allowing the beauty within to thrive undisturbed. This is the power of boundaries in relationships. Setting boundaries is an act of self-love and self-respect. It's about defining our limits, communicating our needs, and protecting our emotional well-being. When we fail to establish clear boundaries, we risk becoming entangled in unhealthy dynamics that drain our energy and compromise our happiness. In the context of emotional detachment, boundaries serve as silent protectors, creating a safe distance between ourselves and the other person's actions or emotions. This doesn't necessarily require physical separation. It's more about establishing emotional and energetic boundaries. This might involve limiting contact, disengaging from conversations that trigger negativity, or simply choosing not to invest our energy in interactions that no longer serve us. Section 5. Acceptance. Embracing the reality of letting go. One of the most challenging yet liberating aspects of emotional detachment lies in the practice of acceptance. This doesn't mean condoning hurtful behavior or denying our pain. It's about acknowledging the reality of the situation and choosing to move forward with grace and dignity. Acceptance begins with recognizing that we cannot change other people. We can express our needs, set boundaries, and communicate our expectations, but ultimately, we have no control over how others choose to behave. Clinging to the hope that someone will change for us only prolongs our suffering. Acceptance involves letting go of the need to control the situation or the other person. It's about releasing our attachment to a specific outcome and embracing the uncertainty of the present moment. This process can be painful, but it is through this surrender that we create space for healing, growth, and new beginnings. Section 6. Cultivating self-love, the path to true independence. At the heart of emotional detachment lies a profound act of self-love. When we detach from a relationship that no longer serves us, we are essentially choosing ourselves, prioritizing our own well-being and happiness above all else. This act of self-prioritization is not selfish. It's an essential aspect of living an authentic and fulfilling life. When we fill our own cup first, we have more love, energy, and compassion to share with others in healthy and sustainable ways. Cultivating self-love involves engaging in activities that nourish our mind, body, and soul. It's about pursuing our passions, nurturing our talents, and surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us. As we invest in our own growth and happiness, we become less reliant on external validation and more secure in our own worthiness. Section 7. Conclusion: finding peace in silent strength. The journey of emotional detachment is a deeply personal one, requiring courage, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to our own well-being. It's not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice of self-awareness, boundary setting, and mindful engagement with the world around us. As we integrate the principles of Stoicism into our lives, we discover a quiet strength within ourselves, a resilience that allows us to navigate the complexities of human relationships with grace and composure. We learn to communicate our needs and desires not through words, but through the power of our own actions and the unwavering commitment to our own growth. The beauty of silent separation lies in its ability to empower both parties involved. While it allows us to break free from unhealthy attachments, it also provides the other person with the space and freedom to embark on their own journey of self-discovery. In the end, it is through this act of letting go that we open ourselves up to the possibility of experiencing love and connection in its truest and most fulfilling forms.